Okay, we are in week 16. We just got done with week 16, but if anybody's watching it for the first time, my first 200-mile race is coming up on September 26th. It's in Mammoth, California, and these are just weekly recaps. So Monday through Friday, got like 22 miles, just kind of did the normal stuff, running Pisgah, got some night miles in, got a circuit lift in, just one, and then Saturday was my big day, getting a total of 61 miles, and then I should have ended the week right around 83, 84 miles. But yeah, had a good day. Saturday stayed intact, kind of hit my number that I wanted to get in my head, and I've got a short clip just on Saturday's deal, which will kind of be the bulk of this episode. So watch on. Okay, it is the night before, Friday the 13th. Yeah, tomorrow is Lowell's Loop, and it is a 5-mile loop, backyard ultra. I got an empty cooler here. Last year I went without a cooler. I just brought like a sack of food. So starting off a little better this year. But otherwise, I got some sandwiches and some peanut bars. I got this coffee protein thing, which probably won't feel good in my stomach, but I got it. And then some Pedialyte stuff, some more coffee, some more Celsius, some candy. So that's gonna do it for me. That's all I'm bringing. And then I got water at the end and whatnot. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right. And I got this new hat. Every time I do a race, it's an excuse for me to at least buy one thing, which is not a good habit, but anyway, new hat, sweet.
You what?
Haven't been doing it.
How do you feel?
Good. We're at 46 miles. So they say it's a 5-mile loop, but it's a little longer. So get some extra credit. But I feel good. My head's good. My legs are sore, for sure, but I'm used to it.
Have you decided, are you going to try to win it, or are you just going to try to get 60 miles?
I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put a cap on 60 miles unless my wife says otherwise.
Okay.
If you want me to put a cap, I'm good with that too.
Okay.
But this is where it starts, the mental trials and tribulations. This is where everybody starts thinking, maybe we'll go home. This has been a great day so far. So this is about the time.
What?
The chitter chatter. Everybody's like, yeah, I think it's good. I think I'm satisfied. And I'm like, yes, leave. I'm like, please leave so I can stop.
How far?
55. It was a little harder.
Nice.
Got a little nauseous because I fucking downed this gel, which I was like, it's probably not a good idea because I was kind of feeling good anyway. But I was like, got 100 milligrams of caffeine. That sounds nice, and it's not sitting in my stomach super well.
Gotcha.
What's it gonna do? Whew. I ran 61.38. And what was that? 2,500 feet? Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. I stuck to the plan. Sticking to the plan.
Car, do you want to ride with us?
Okay. Yeah. Recap for the Backyard Ultra this past Saturday. Got 61 miles. It felt super good just to get over 30 just in a single day. Kind of see how my Achilles felt. That was one of the goals, just to see how that responded. It's just hitting the pavement in that same repetitive motion, and then also practicing just keeping back in pace. So I stuck with like a 9:30 pace, 10-minute pace, just kind of locked into that, which is really what I should be doing on this 200-mile race, and at least keeping my heart rate kind of how it was. So just staying easy and even keeled. But yeah, I had a good day, and learned a little bit on fueling. That was another one that I just wanted to practice. So gels, I've like continually kind of get away from gels. Yeah, I find a gel that I like, I use it for a little while, and then it starts making me nauseous race after race. So I've been using Precision. I downed one of those gels at like mile 50, and then immediately just started to feel nauseous and my stomach started to turn. Before that, I was just doing peanut butter and honey sandwiches and mangoes and some candy here and there, and that felt great. So yeah, solid foods. So that just keeps reinforcing itself. But got to kind of shake that out, practice some fueling. I don't think I'm gonna do away completely with the gels, but maybe just try one more time on my next long day and see how it feels. I did puke after the race, which is just, I don't know if I just need to do that every single time I go out in distance, but it happens every time I particularly stop running, and then I get home, and once everything cools down, I just puke everything up, and it's awful. But anyway, I hope one day I stop doing that. Yeah, so just as the day went, I felt better and better. It got a little hot, but that was fine. There were some good people there. My family came out, which was awesome. It's way easier to run with them. I got to run with Cam Haynes for a little bit, catch up with him, and he's a great dude, has always supported me in doing this and running. I think he was the first one to kind of message me to go after a 100-mile race when those were daunting, you know, a couple or a few years ago now. But just, you know, obviously a huge figure here in our town, and just a super down-to-earth guy that I love catching up with it when I can, and any chance I get. But had Cody there. Cody Walker is a good friend of mine. He's also convinced me to do this YouTube thing, but has gotten some long miles in with me, and just a great friend to have. And then Chasen was also there too, who's going to be pacing me at our 200-mile race. So it was just a good day for a community and Lowell's Loop. The family that puts it on is a great family. They just hang out, and it feels like the most small town thing that you could ever go to. And you just run loops, and at some point they kind of start drinking some beers and they start having a good time, and it's just fun. So it's a good place to bring your family. It's kind of a low-key backyard ultra. You know, nobody's super serious, nobody's super competitive. So you can just show up, you know, as you are, and do what you can, and everybody applauds you for it, and that's what I love about the community. So anyway, rolling into next week, I'm gonna do a lighter week, and then starting, I think, week 15 or week 14, I don't know what I'm on, but it's gonna be time to start picking it up. So been doing 65-mile weeks just in general, and I've got to bump that up now. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, tune in the following weeks. Thanks for watching. Okay, see ya. So this is a graph. That's my feelings, and this is time, and this is my goal somewhere up here, which is my dream. Anyway, this is my plot out the points. So no matter how I feel, I'm gonna do it anyway as time goes on. Do it anyway here when I feel okay. Do it anyway here when I feel pretty good. Do it anyway here when I feel really bad. Do it here when I feel pretty good. When I feel bad again, that's okay, I still do it anyway. And then eventually, you know, this whole thing will trend upwards. which is hopefully my running career. All right.